Electrified Garage. Electrified Garage moved from Ocala to Orlando, which is really sad because they went from 20 miles from my house to like 87 miles. Big difference. Now, I could have gone to Tesla, which is in Gainesville, which is 50 miles from my house, but I can't get an appointment for 35 days, which is really frustrating, so I'm going to go to Electrified Garage. As you can see, there's a error down at the bottom. It says parking brake function degraded. So I think it's a stuck, maybe the parking brake, the pad, it's a disc, on the old Model S's they have a your main caliper in the back, and then they have a parking brake little mini caliper, and I think that's sticking. So we're going to take this down to Electrified Garage, and I had a few other little niggles. I don't know if you can see in this video, but of course it's acting. This is a really smooth road, but the driver's side mirror, it shakes a little bit. I got my window regulator done about a year and a half ago, and I think when they put the door back together, the driver's side mirror wasn't as tight as it should be, because before I didn't have that problem. But see if they can take a look at that. And I might do a coolant delete on the electric motor, but we'll see. I want them to check it out. This is an original 2013 220,000 mile electric motor, and it is getting a little bit louder, so I would like for them to check it out. Probably, I guess a coolant delete would be good. I don't know if they do bearing replacements or not, but maybe check those out too. But yeah, let's see. What was the other thing? Parking brake. That's pretty much it, really. That's the only thing I can report on. Like I said, we're at 221,000. People always ask me, what have you done to the car? The biggest, most expensive thing I had done was the motor mount, that's on the subframe. The motor mounts, the aluminum actually cracked the little part where they bolt the actual motor down to. And they could have welded it, but they said it's better just to get a whole new subframe. And aluminum and welding, sometimes that's not as strong as, I know with steel is pretty much as strong as before, but aluminum can be really sketchy. So that was like $2,000. I think I had the air conditioning service about 2 years ago. That was $700. I've done all 4 suspension arms, and that was $1,000 front and rear. So actually 2,000 front total. So 1,000 each side. The suspension arms were actually a good thing in a way, because Model S's, I think all Teslas come with a lot of camber. So I had them, I got these adjustable suspension arms that take the camber out, and that made a huge difference in the tire wear. So I used to go like 15,000 miles on a set of tires. Now I think I've had these tires 60,000 miles, and they're Goodyear Eagle, I want to say RSA or something like that, but they are, they still got 30% of the tread life, maybe more. It's incredible. Now I don't hot dog it as much as I used to, but and I have these drives now that are pretty much like this long, these long drives that are just straight Florida roads. So I don't think it wears the tires as much as it could. But let's see, anything else going on with this car? I'm noticing a lot of rock chips, probably because I'm doing a lot more faster freeway type of driving. Now the paint on the front is it's all aluminum, panels, but as the paint chips, it makes a little white spot. Now my car is a dark mocha color, and so it does show this little white spot, which is starting to show. Let's see if this works. Turn seat heaters off. Seat heaters off. Ah, it worked. Cool. Love it. So yeah, like I said, 221,000 miles, free supercharging for life, free data streaming for life. I'm really debating whether to keep this car or I really love this car. I actually love driving it. It has no autopilot, has no Sentry mode, no cameras, but it's just a good rear-wheel drive. You got 400 horsepower rear-wheel drive, P85 plus, and I mean $11,000 for a battery versus trading it in and getting like a maybe another Model S or something. I don't know, or a Hyundai Ioniq 5 or a million other EVs out there. We'll see. But anyway, this is the drive down to Electrified Garage in Ocala. I'll get you an update when I get down there. So smooth road. Let's see if you can hear that electric motor. I'm at 64 miles an hour. Let's see if I speed it up a little bit. While I am going to miss the free supercharging with this old Tesla Model S, that electric motor whine is going to be an expensive repair, and I really don't want to do that, so I'm going to try to trade it in for something else. It's been a great car for the last 5 years, but it's time to let it go. For my next car, I test drove everything from Chevys, Hyundais, Ford Mustang Mach-E's, you name it. And while they are impressive cars and they have great build quality and things like that, it always came back to the software, you know, the software and the apps and things that you touch the most. You know, you're always fiddling with the screens and things. And Tesla just owns that market as far as the software goes. So that's what just led me back to the Model Y. Okay, let's see what we can find on the Tesla website. So we're going to use a 2013 Tesla. Well, this has MCU2, but it's a 2013 Tesla still. It's got MCU2. We're going to go to the Tesla website, and it's amazing that a car that's 2013, which is now 12 years old, is this fast. So we're going to go in here, we're going to look at Tesla Model. We probably don't want that that's been repaired. So let's go down here to vehicle. Okay, so there we go. So you just tap on one of these, go into it, and we'll tell you all about it. All right, so it tells me 19-inch wheels, 5-seat autopilot, white interior, 0 to 60 in 4.2. You click on this, order now. There's the warranty. Put in your zip code. You can pick where you want to pick it up, which is really cool. Click continue, click order. Because this one is far away, I didn't pick a local one. Usually it's just, I think, $500 fee for order. The $2,000 transport normally wouldn't be there. But you can search nationwide, which is what I typically do. It doesn't make sense to pay that $2,000. Always find one closer. Order with card. Then you can put in your credit card info, and you hit place order. Normally it'd be $500 due today, just to reserve the car. So in my upcoming videos, I'm going to have my trade-in process and what it's like to trade in my old Tesla for a new Model Y. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Thank you for watching and please subscribe. Thank you!